All right, so first things first. A little heat under our pan. In the interest of speeding up your cooking, don't cut everything, then turn on the heat. Turn on the heat, and then cut stuff. So this needs some carrots. Let me just give this a quick little zip down the sides to clean this up. I could have done this in advance. And I was about to, and then I remembered that last week sometime, I said something about one of the things about the show that I like, that I hope you appreciate, is that we don't prep stuff in advance.
Is there a situation you could foresee where you wouldn't feel the need to do that? Strip them clean?
I probably didn't even need to now, you know? But...
So just sort of if you feel like it.
Yeah. So the general rule is you try and keep things about the same size, because then they'll cook at about the same time, right? So that's pretty close here, right? So we don't want these things to be huge. And I know, are you there, Lynn?
I'm there.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm watching you cut carrots, man.
You're master chef, dude. You don't need to watch somebody cut carrots. You do this shit in your sleep.
No, it's fun to study the basics, man.
Well, you know, it's funny. The line that I use when people come up and they say I can't cook, I say it's not that you can't cook, it's that you don't cook. And really, it's just about getting your practice on.
True.
Am I right? So this is starting to heat up. Let's remind ourselves, this is the pan. Oh, it's completely empty. I don't know. Here's where we're going to look. Can you see those two scratches? Hold on. You keep it there. I'll go.
Yeah.
There they are. See that? A certain unnamed person in my family did that. With this knife. This knife.
Brutal.
Cut something in there. God. And I can't blame this person because this person doesn't really cook.
No oil in there?
Oh, yeah, I will. I just completely forgot. So now just let me get these guys going. Let me get some of this celery. I don't think there are any necessarily hard and fast rules to what can or cannot go into a pasta fagioli. F-A-G, let me think about this. F-A-G-I-O-L-I.
Sounds like something out of The Sopranos.
Doesn't it?
Carmela makes that for Sunday dinner.
Carmela makes that when Tony's like really pissed.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that calms his savage Italian mobster. Why? Lynn is so quiet today.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. You generally have a little bit of commentary.
Lynn.
Let's not forget that somebody said, what's with the mics? It's a little too quiet. I can't hear Lynn, and I like to hear him.
You know,
and now you're pissing somebody off.
You know, I can't make everybody happy.
Yes, you can. Yeah. You're a pleaser.
I can comment on how you're dicing.
Yes.
Oh, that's a really nice dice.
No. Let's talk about your painting.
Oh, gosh. Let's not talk about it. This is a food show, not a house remodeling show.
Could be. Why couldn't it be?
Unless we're talking about my kitchen, which I love.
Yes.
You know, I think we can leave painting out of it.
Guess what I just did?
Cut yourself?
No, I completely screwed up.
What? What'd you do?
I completely forgot the one thing that I needed to cook first. Back up. Bacon.
Oh.
Bacon, or if we were being really... yes. Here's the thing that people comment to me on. You know why I like your show? Because you make mistakes and you make us feel like it's okay to make mistakes. And I go, well, it is okay. So I went to the store. Traditionally, pasta fagioli would probably have pancetta in it, which is Italian bacon. It's not that different. And I went to the store today to get my stuff, and I thought, oh, I'll go buy some pancetta. And then I realized I had this this leftover bacon here. I said, it's going to be essentially the same thing by the time it's done. Why can't I just use the bacon?
All the Italian people are mad at you now.
I know, everybody's pissed. But you know what? In the interest of not spending $1 jillion, why would I suggest that somebody run out? Now, that's a Martha Stewart move. Now, look, I really appreciate Martha Stewart. But Martha Stewart would say, you have to have pancetta, good pancetta, Italian, super expensive pancetta to pull this off. And I'm like, I don't know that my palate would be able to know the difference between expensive pancetta or bacon. Like probably from some farm in America. What's the big deal? Don't eat that. No, 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 no. That's not for you. That's raw bacon. You don't want that.
Pancetta does melt away when you put it in the pan. It's
Thank you,
crazy.
Master Chef.
Wait, I've actually heard. Sorry, did I interrupt you, Len?
No,
No.
I've
You
actually
did a
heard
little
that people give raw chicken to their dogs. It's a new thing.
What?
People feed their dogs raw meat, I swear.
wait, what's wrong with raw meat for your dog?
You do that?
No, I don't do that. I'm just.
No,
I've
Lynn
heard
just
about
said,
it.
what's wrong with raw meat for your dog?
Oh,
No,
I don't know.
I mean, I cook my chicken for my dog, but I've heard that you can do either one. It doesn't matter.
You cook chicken for your dogs?
When he has an upset stomach, yeah.
You don't give your dogs dog food?
No. When he has like an upset stomach and needs a bland diet, I do rice, chicken, and put it in his bowl.
That is so cute of you.
He's a good dog. He deserves it.
Sven. We like Sven.
Sven.
Is Sven still ripping apart the house?
No.
Lynn?
No.
Lynn?
We do a really good job of keeping things he would normally love to rip apart out of his reach.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's important.
We're good parents, man.
That's important. All right, so look, could I have added the bacon and or the pancetta after? Yes. Why did I not want to do that?
Because you want to use the grease.
That's exactly right. I want this little bit of grease that's in here to help flavor the vegetables. That's part of the beauty of this. And look, if I do this, let it run down, take a little bit of this grease out. I'm not supposed to do this, I don't think.
No.
Put it down the drain, yeah.
It's okay. We'll be all right. Okay, there we go. Now let's go vegetables. Oh, here, well, we've got them right here. Let's go.
Toss those
Let's
suckers
go.
in.
Onions. Nice. And then the carrots and the celery would still need more time because they always take a little bit longer, right? They're hardy. The hardier the vegetable, the more time it needs in the pan. Everybody could understand that concept. Nice. Lynn joked about mirepoix.
Yes.
Mirepoix, celery, carrot, and onion. That Emerald calls it the what? The Holy Trinity?
The Holy Trinity.
By the way, I'm halfway through that book from scratch about the making in the Food Network.
Oh.
It's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
You think he wrote it?
Do I think who wrote it?
It was an Emerald book, right?
No, it's not an Emerald book.
Oh.
Jeez, what's the author's name?
I thought it was an Emerald book.
Shoot, I'll tell you. Hold on. Let's look, shall we?
Are all the nonfiction books that you read about food?
Hold on. Title page. Alan Salkin.
Alan Salkin.
Yeah. You can pull it up. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. It got really, I haven't enjoyed the sort of the uber technical financial part about people what percentage people have and the companies and the holdbacks and the this. That's a little bit lost on me. But aside from that, I'm enjoying it.
Wait, so what else goes in a fagioli? Other than
Let's get the ingredients. Just take a walk back that way. Oops. Try not to break the place. We're going to put some tomatoes in. Not a lot. I don't want a ton, but some San Marzanos. You could use tomato paste if you wanted. You could use tomato sauce. I like to squeeze a couple of these and break them in. And cannellini beans. These classic white beans. Right? Go in. Some broth. We do a little parsley at the end. I mean, not a lot. Like, we're almost there, right? And this is the kind of thing that you could serve with a big meal. You could serve as a meal with some bread and some salad and you'd be fine. So let's open these guys up. That's interesting.
Can opener.
Hmm.
Can you do it without one?
I don't think I could actually. You know who's going to like this? I think Kelly's going to like this. Because it's pretty fresh, you know? So I've said, you know, these San Marzano tomatoes are definitely worth buying. They really are. The flavor that you get out of those is just not even close, I don't think, to what you get out of regular canned tomatoes in the store. And they come from the San Marzano region of Italy. So there's still crunch to the carrot. The other stuff is doing fine. What's going to help this is a little bit of time once the broth goes in. So now if you watch, I don't want to... My favorite shirt. What I don't want to do...
Oh, my mic just dropped.
Uh-oh. Okay, so don't talk for a sec. So what I don't want to do...
Nice, bib.
Thank you.
Nice.
So here's how they come, right? Little plum tomatoes like this. That's what you need to do. You bust them up a bit. I mean, you could put them in whole and then wait for them to like do their thing. But this is how I like it. But I just don't like to get it on me. And you see there's bits of herbs and stuff that come out with these things. Ow, ow, ow. Well, it's starting to get hot. Sorry, I know that was covering my mic and making noise. Okay, so what have we got? We got about a half a can. This is 28 ounces. Put a little bit of sauce. There you go. So we'll say one 14 and a half ounce or 15 ounce can of either diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, or whole peeled tomatoes that you've done yourself. So some nice, beautiful, we haven't seasoned this yet, and we're gonna get there. Lovely. Let's get these guys going in. So I don't want to overwhelm with these guys. I don't really need this liquid that they come in. So, hello. I'll do this. Oh, I'll use this can. That's fine. One 15-ounce can of these cannellini beans.
How's it smell?
I'm loving this. It's smelling great. So now salt, right? Decent amount of salt to help with all the flavors that are in here. A little black pepper, a few grinds. A little red pepper, just a little bit. Quarter teaspoon maybe. And now we're going to do this. We're going to take some broth. I don't know what I've got in here. Are we going to want to know how much I'm doing? Let's do this so people can know. Louis, please. We're going to need more than this. Was this a cup? Cup and a half. Oh, that might be good. Now look at, if you like this thick, what you could have done is you could have taken the beans, put them with a little liquid in a blender, and given them a quick little zzz, and turn them into like a thick paste. And then the obvious thing to have done would have been poured it in. And that thick, but I don't like it like that. I like to see the beans. All I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this up, try and get this to come to a quick little simmer, quick boil, put the lid on, turn it down and leave it for about 10 minutes. The flavors are going to come together, the beans are going to soften. This is going to be really, really good to eat. Did I say really, really good?
You did?
Really, really good to eat. Do you need to see this happen? Probably not. Voila. That's my new all-clad pan. I quite like it. I like that that feels solid. I like a good solid pan. It's worth spending more on a pan. I'm not saying you have to buy these. I'm just saying it's worth spending more on a pan for a good pan that will last you years and years and years. If you're starting out, I know the temptation is to say, I need a pan like this. Go and you buy the cheap one on the shelf because you can cook in that. And of course you can. But I'm telling you, the thing's going to dent. It won't hold the heat the way you want. It's going to be thin. It's going to burn things. It will not do your food justice. Better to put a little bit of money away each month than buy yourself one good pan. I could do almost everything in this. If I bought one big enough, I could sear steaks, scallops in this. This can go right from here into the oven. All kinds of stuff. You can't do that with the cheap ones. They've got plastic handles that'll melt. It's just not worth it. Easy for me to say because I got a ton of pans and stuff. I'm just giving you the benefit of my however many years I've been around on this planet, which is a lot. Don't go away. We're going to come back. This is going to be ready. Little parsley will go on top. Little Parmesan cheese. We're going to be eating really well. See you in a second. Okay, so we go to the break. Lynn comes out and he goes, so? And I go, so what? Right, actually I said so buttons, which is a stupid old expression. He goes, so pasta fagioli? I go, yeah. He goes, there's no pasta in it? I went, shit. Shit, right here on my list. That word right there is pasta. That says pasta. And here's the deal. You're not putting in a fresh pasta. I mean, I guess you could. But dried. So these have been cooked in advance. You can see they're soft. And I don't like to put in giant pieces like this. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to hack them up a bit. Make them sort of irregular and uneven. Like me. I don't think I need all of this. Oh, Maron, I can't believe I did this.
I can't believe you did either.
There's a recipe in my cookbook. Bacon and chicken pot pie. There's no bacon in the recipe.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, man. The book was out about 15 minutes. And I got an email from somebody who said, hey, got the new book, love it, blah, blah, blah. Where's the bacon? I went, what the F? Are you kidding me? Okay, so watch. There we go. Oh, too high. Too high. Turn down, turn down, turn down. But now you just do this. Now it's pasta fagioli. Jeez, Lynn, how about while I'm doing it?
I'm sorry, man. My fault.
No, my fault, but... Look, you could use any pasta. You could use elbow macaroni, which I would never buy. That was mean. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a fan of elbow macaroni. Okay, now we're talking. All right, remember the whole speech I did a while ago about the pots and the pans and then the whatever? Now let's go to break. Pretend we're there. Now we'll go. We'll be back. All will be well. Whew. So here we are. Parsley. Come, Max, let's look at this. Let me get my label. Metal. Wait. Used to have a plastic one. Now I'm all scared of this pan. That's a bad drawer. And boom. So here's what it needs. It needs this parsley in like this. A little bit more here. Hold on, hold on. Nobody move, nobody move, nobody move. Good, this.
I'm so glad there's pasta in here.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? I can imagine. I would have been so bummed.
When do you think you would have realized?
I don't know. I might not have realized.
That looks so good.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. You know, just a little bit of this Parmesan over the top. And a completely unnecessary little drizzle of olive oil. Move your hand for here. I find that the additional richness that you get from a drizzle of good olive oil on top does an awful lot. An awful lot. Here we go, pasta fagioli. There's a little bacon in here. Could be pancetta. There's the crushed whole tomatoes. There's the cannellini beans. There's the pasta, of course. And it's hot. Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. Oh, shit. It burned me. I'm going back because it's so damn good. All right, it's delicious. It's super delicious. And hot. Look at that. Do you see that heat? Let me move it to there. Wait. I can't get towards... There we go.
Oh yeah, you see that.
Steamy.
Salad. Some good crusty bread. You'll be very happy. Very happy. And really, most of the ingredients just going to come right out of your pantry. The stock, the tomatoes, the beans, the pasta. It's one of those things you should almost always have these ingredients in the house. Got a little bit of pepper on that last one. It's really good. Okay. Please make it. It's a random week, miscellaneous week. And Friday, we're hitting up the Japanese world with okonomiyaki, where there's no bad there and there's no bad here. And there's no bad with those little Indonesian Korean mussels.
You just made
Indonesian curry mussels is what I meant to say. All right, thanks for hanging out. Tell your friends. Follow me on Instagram. A lot of food stuff goes there. At The Cooking Guy. See ya.